આ મૂવિંગ છે સાથે સાથે મૂવ થશે
લાગે છે દાદા આવી ગયા છે વર્તાય છે દાદા આવી ગયા છે વર્તાય છે દાદા આવી ગયા છે દાદા ભગવાન અહીં આવી ગયા છે દાદા ભગવાન અહીં આવી ગયા છે જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ દાદા ભગવાન અહીં આવી ગયા છે દાદા ભગવાન અહીં આવી ગયા છે.
What's your name? I forgot. Niro, ne? Niro. Niro, you have got vision, you know. Right?
Yes.
So for you it's easy. So this question is for anybody, whether one has a vision, divine vision or not. You have vision, divine vision. I think one kid, Maya, your friend name?
Kelly.
Huh?
Kelly.
Huh? Kelly. Okay, I said correct. I remember that K. Huh? Because I am K. I remember her. We have not met, huh?
No, you met her.
No, just a long back. Okay, otherwise there is no interaction. It's okay, right? Are you happy?
Very.
Anything to ask?
She got all my questions earlier.
Okay. So Nirav, you follow?
Yes, I follow.
And what you also asked for you also. But anybody who hasn't got that divine vision, they can also ask. Come on, 18 plus. This side. Come on, come near. Come near. Tell me. Speak loudly. I will.
Why are we born?
No, loudly.
Why are we born? Why are we born with the power to die? I mean, one day we'll die, but why? Why did God allow that?
Why?
Yeah.
Body?
Why are we born with the power to die?
Why are we born to die? Why? But why should we die? That is the question. Because we are born. If you realize that body gets born, body that is, what is your name?
Sachin.
Huh?
Sachin.
Sachin? You are 18? All right. So you're upgraded. So, body, no, we don't die. But 11 number, give me. Listen carefully. We are reading out one of our expert from our Satsang, English Satsang rendered from place to place, from this book. Divinations in English. You may get from Harshad that can benefit you. Look here. Egoism is born. Speak. Egoism.
Repeat.
Egoism
Ego is born.
is born.
And ego passes away.
Ego passes away,
Not the body.
not the body.
And it is ego
And it is ego
that gets liberated.
that gets liberated,
Not the soul.
not the soul.
Now you understand? Now you understand?
Yep.
Somewhat? Kind of? You follow? So you'd like to know soul. What soul I am? No?
Dada Bhagwan.
Are? You understand? Sit down. Ananda, Dr. Ananda, very good experience. He had very good experience. Dr. Ananda, you senior, speak something to everybody. Get up and say. To everybody 18 plus all. Come here. Step before everybody. Bas. Your experience that now I won't get born and so I won't die. Is it true?
Yes.
But you tell everybody how.
Because once we attain
Loudly.
Dadaji's Gnani, everything happens for the speech Shakti. And as everything happens, everything gets dissolved naturally. And
This is my experience
that's my experience.
as a doctor.
The doctor.
As I'm practicing. Your internship is over. Huh? My blessings to you. Yeah, then Nirav also is there with doctor. Nirav, you experience the same thing.
Yes.
Then get up. Now because you have got vision, that verily, that vision itself will result into humility. Humility means lagu bhav. By relative viewpoint, I am Nirav. If you can be by relative viewpoint in all of your relative life and living, and not as Nirav, as a relative viewpoint Nirav. You are not to recite and tell anybody. That is from inside you have to be like that. Then you are lagu, you are humility. You have not to remain like that. So automatically it will come. Because by real viewpoint I am pure soul, that will automatically remain there.
Yeah.
Do you follow?
I follow.
But this is because of the vision. Otherwise, as I said, 9 diamonds, most important. Even with vision also, if you take help, if Nirav takes help, you means Nirav. Nirav as a file. Nirav as a neighbor entity, relative entity. That takes help of these diamonds for practice. Then to remain as per 2 viewpoints would be quite natural for you, gradually and gradually and gradually. You understand? Go. Anand, you follow? Anybody, all you have got vision. Now from you, this side, come on. Kelly, come on, you have to say anything? Maya, you are senior now. Chal tu aao, very good, very good. Arey wah, arey wah, wah.
Dadaji, my question is,
थोड़ी पाछे कहीं मोटे थी बोलते loudly.
my question is,
Loud.
what
Is it switch is on?
This one's on.
my question is, what is true service? How
What is true service?
true service?
Okay.
Seva.
Ah, yes. How?
What can you describe true seva? What is
Yes.
real seva?
Then okay. the question of Alpa is, what is true service for us, for everybody of us, as to how to be in service? How? As a seva. Seva means service. Servitude. Service. Well, to be in service, really, if you want to understand, service has to be by heart. You understand? So it is the attitudinal state. So, if you cultivate to see that by not getting disrespected yourself in the relative life with all around others in interactions, you won't insult anybody, and therefore you will be feeling to others as being coming into good service to others. This is for with those who have no Gnani, or rather no self-realization, no divine vision, to live from within with divine vision wise. That is how it is. It can be like that. But with Gnani or Agnya, the real service meaning, seva meaning is, unless you can be of service to your own self, you cannot be in any service to others. In spite of relatively, behaviorally, if you come in service to others, nobody would feel the taste of the service from you. So best service is that one who gets self-served will serve others naturally. That is the natural principle. It is the principle of Mother Nature operating in all human beings, but unfortunately ignorant. They don't know. Here, the self-respect, what I told you, that comes. Do you understand? That is the point. And those who have Gnani and divine vision, for them to remain by two viewpoints. By remaining in two viewpoints, you will be automatically serving your own self. That is not selfishness. To be self-served is not selfishness. To be self-served is to come into service unto others, naturally. Do you understand? Tell me. Or you find it difficult?
I understand.
Kind of. Kelly, you follow. Maya, you follow? You don't follow. What we say?
Dada, I don't understand how you...
You speak in the mic.
Come.
Take the mic.
Loudly. You have to speak from total point. Oh.
Dada, I don't understand what you mean by selfish. Like,
Shall I tell you again?
yeah.
Unless you are self-served, you cannot be in service to others heartily. That others would feel that, oh, so nice. One is automatically. That is natural service. Service to self is service to all. That is natural principle. That is, as I told you, charity begins at home. Unless Maya is served, well served, Maya won't be able to serve others. So that others feel good about that. Oh, Maya is so nice. You don't want to wish that I should be felt nice by others. But this is natural process. Human life and human living, which you are living, that is natural. You understand? These are human qualities. Do you follow? Oh. Or still you don't follow? Self-served living is not selfish living. Recite?
Self-served living is not selfish living.
But it is the best servitude living.
But it is the best servitude living.
Being in service to all.
Being in service to all.
Being in service to one.
Being in service to one.
Basically. One means self. Unless you are in service to you, you cannot be service to anybody. Don't you understand?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Just turn mobile, this thing. Will you? Huh? Write a little essay on it. Small, short one. Will you do that? Kelly, you too. Oh, you are senior, sir. Okay.
In a relation, my question.
No, you English.
Okay. In
These people are
understand,
Spanish people.
there is a continuum of that thought. We have put Dadaji's pictures with appropriate quotations.
Yes.
And subject right here in the center. I'll read the Gujarati. Dadaji, please explain the meaning of it in English.
Come on.
Gnani Purush એ તો આખા વર્લ્ડના સેવક અને સેવ્ય કહેવાય.
Gnani Purush means a self-realized, live, Sajivan Murti in English, what shall we call? Living idol. Live idol. Is it true?
Yeah, this is a very nice thing.
Live idol. Self-realized live idol. Idols generally we understand in church or a temple, right? Either a photo or a statue or like that, right? Sculpted. True, Kelly? Bolo, you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
But in the scheme of Mother Nature and the language of Mother Nature, the idol and the language of God too, understanding of God, idol, real idol is and has to be a live idol before you that displays God nature through that live idol medium. That is body. You understand? So that is Gnani Purush. So Sevak, Savior, will serve Gnani Purush. They are always in service of Dada Bhagwan. But Dada Bhagwan or God does not need acceptance of that service from anybody. So the service that is served by the server gets returned back to the server manifold. Do you understand? It gets back to you. So you get more power through live idol. But that idol has to be such. Idol has to be such. With such a live body, without any ownership of any sort, then it is possible. And it is possible to be like. We can live nicely, wonderful life. You cannot own your body and yet you can live. Can't you live? Of course. Come on, I said. No. Maya, what do you say?
No, I
છે તમે માયા બનાવી દીધી એને.
Married daughter.
માયાની daughter એટલે પાયલ.
મમ્મી આવી છે એ તો છે.
દાદાને આપું દીધું.
પછી આગળ છે દાદાજી એનું આખા જગતની સેવા પણ હું જ કરું છું ને આખા જગતની સેવા પણ હું લઉં છું. આ જો તને સમજાય તો તારું કામ નીકળી જાય તેમ છે.
What Dada says, I serve all of world beings and I receive service from all of world beings. If you understand this, you understand everything regarding this service. Help me. Mission. No. This is what Dada says, huh? To understand service, you have to be like that. Easy, very easy, I say.
થેન્ક યુ દાદાજી.
Anand, is it not easy? To receive service from all world beings,
Yes.
unless all world beings are being served by you. Right? That is to say, the service factor and meaning of service is a mutual aspect for human beings. Do you understand? It is not unilateral. Understand? And at the same time, it is of such nature that it does not bind anyone between whom this service interaction takes place. No. Both are in their own place. And they are happy meeting each other. That is given to human beings. That is called the human quality. You don't understand? Human quality is very important to understand. Yeah, bye. Don't think like that. Human quality. I said your youthful years, very important years. You have to live out these years youthfully. You have got energy. I need energy. Where can I get now? But still, I have got lots. When I, before you, I become young totally. I'm old, many fold. Gentlemen, not right or not?
Oh yeah, we have to bind them.
Huh?
You can keep some of the past this side.
I'm like this kid. ચાલો બોલો નાના તો વાત નથી કરતા છોકરાઓ. ચાલો અધર વન થર્ડ દાઓ. ટેક આઉટ આ ચેર હલી ચેર એમ્પ્ટી ચેર કરો. ચેર મૂવ કરો ને મારે સેન્ટરમાં જવું પડે. એ ભાઈ આ મને બાઇન્ડ કરો છો એવું કેમ ચાલે? હાઉ ટુ ગો ધેર? હા પ્લીઝ નહીં રવા દે તો પછી ભાઈ રવા દે એ ઇટ્સ ઓકે. આ મને આઈ એમ બાઉન્ડ.
વચ્ચે જવું
I am a non-mover moving.
keep it there but check up the wire.
Just need one, but it's anything. Come on. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? अच्छा.
Dada, I have a question.
कौन? अरे वाह वाह.
Jai Sachidanand.
जय सच्चिदानंद. અહીંયા આવતો. Come here. તું તો શિકાગો વાળો.
Chicago.
બોલ your name.
Name is Jibril from Chicago. I have a question. when egoism is born, when you are born, so is the anger effect of egoism when ego is not fulfilled or when ego is hurted?
શું કહે છે
આપણે જ્યારે
તું કહે ને મને શું કહે છે ને
ત્યારે ઇગોઇઝમ
ચાલ ચાલ જલ્દી કર સમજાવતો નથી આવડતું હવે કોઈ જલ્દી કોણ સમજાય તો
હું દાદા ગુજરાતીમાં બોલું આપણે જ્યારે આપણો જન્મ થાય તે વખતે અહંકાર આપણી સાથે આવે બરાબર તો આપણે જે
આપણો જન્મ થાય ને અહંકારનો જ થાય છે
અહંકારનો જન્મ થાય
અહંકારનો જન્મ થાય તો આપણે આવીએ જ એની જોડે
તો આપણને જે ગુસ્સો આવે એનો ઇફેક્ટ કહેવાય જ્યારે
એ બધું જોડે જ હોય એની જોડે તો બધું સામાન બધું પાકું ને પાકું લઈ અને જાય તો એ બધું લઈને જ જાય
એની ઇફેક્ટ કહેવાય
હા
અહંકારની ઇફેક્ટ કહેવાય
બધું જ એનો મસાલો લઈને આવે તો કમાઈને લઈને આવે ને જાય તો એ કમાયેલું બધું સાથે લઈને જાય શું કહ્યું હા આવ્યું તો કમાય what egoism has earned with that it got born spend out and then earn further then go with their earning to get born out and to spend further like that the cycle goes on cycle infinite goes on till you get released that is egoism get released not the body but what we understand body has to get released no this is where in the whole world wrong belief is there you understand
yeah
basic wrong belief because with body we try to understand everything root cause is egoism and egoism basis what belief on what basis egoism on the basis of belief what type of belief wrong belief what
Wrong belief.
wrong belief you can call it illusion you feel you like life to be real but no it's illusory everybody feels everybody is after happiness but happiness plays light and shadow game with everybody everybody's experience is there or no whatever goodness you taste it does not last for you go real happiness is a perpetual happiness it is not the shadow of sorrowfulness no it's singular it's not dual you understand that is called real and that is always there with you you have to taste it you have to realize it how many of you have realized real happiness can you raise the hands open I can full raise so that I can count hey is it aching see my hand so many are remaining how many are there who wants to realize this real happiness how many are there any who wants to realize so much so you are all happy yes.
Some younger ones are also there. Some younger ones have also come.
Yeah, you don't say that.
No, they come. Mommy,
You don't take sides.
Daddy is coming.
But nobody has raised hand.
So they raise their hand. You can see.
No, I don't see. Again I say chance. I give you one more chance.
Yeah, raise.
Those who want to realize the real happiness of life,
Like that.
I can make you taste that. Yeah. at a very minimal price. It won't cost you more. It will cost. Then how much it will cost?
You have your own tricks.
It will cost 2 cents from you. Value of 2 cents. One is total humility, attitude. Attitude wise. Come before me with total humility, attitude. And second is I don't know anything. The attitude. This 2 cent value. 2 cents. Is it costly? Nobody is speaking. Huh?
No.
Then you can experience your happiness. Perpetual. Very cheap.
Dada,
Huh?
I have a question.
Huh?
I have a question.
You get up. Speak loudly. Come here. Not like that. Not abruptly. Come like that. Orderly.
Having humility before you is easy, but before other people, sometimes it's very hard for my ego for me to.
But I'll make you easy. I'll make you easy for you. I'll make it.
But the question I had was when dealing with other people.
Oh.
How do I practice in?
I will show you way out. Easy way out. You want difficult or easy way?
Easy.
Then I will give you. I have got 2 ways. Difficult also I can give you an easy tool. you must select. Ways I have got. Easy?
Easy.
Okay. Then I still tell you, you come with this 2 cent value. 2 things.
I already have the humility for you.
Tomorrow, I promise you. But only for you.
Others will join them. Dadaji, they have planned, everybody who have taken Gnani previously, they will also participate.
You Guruji? Because you are happy.
Always happy.
You have not gone to college, that is why. Huh?
I did go to college.
Is it?
Yeah, very much. And this is living college.
But you did not go, pass properly.
So it's difficult to pass, right?
Spoil. You know.
Daddy,
Somebody's.
I have a question.
Who? Come. Kishan Maharaj. But loudly you have to speak. Loudly.
When you do Janlo, why do you have to use this finger?
When you do?
Janlo.
Janlo, why this week?
Yes. Very good question. When you do Chandla, that means tilak, at the forehead, why you use this finger particularly? There are so many fingers, why this finger? Very good. Amongst all these fingers, this is a pious finger as a best respect to pious people to give, and as well as to elders too, but particularly pious people. Gnani Purush, Sat Purush, like that. Even San Purush also you can do like that. But this, in matters of our religious following, here we are dealing with Sat Purush and Gnani Purush, that is self-realized scientists, and Sat Purush who are self-realized scientists in process, like that. So for them we use this only, this figure. You understand? This is pious. Very That is the reason. For both. Ladies, but for both. Girls, boys, both. Same thing. First, second, third finger you call, no? Third finger.
અનામિકા આ અનામિકા આ મિડલ કનિષ્ઠ
હવે બધું બોલવાની જરૂર નહીં. Anything further? હા કોણ? Yes, come. અરે વાહ, આયો. Very good. Oh, loudly.
Dada, what does Dada Bhagwan Asim Jai Jaikaro mean?
What is Dada Bhagwan Asim Jai Jaikaro? Correct understanding about it. Well, in this present adverse times, if you want to worship God directly, it is very difficult to worship God directly, whatever religion you are in. But Dada Bhagwan is not a indicative human body of any religion, but it is an indicative state of the God, Almighty God, Supreme Godhood state, that encompasses all the religions of the world. That is the state, I say. State. It is not the body that is indicative. State that is indicative. Qualities of the Supreme Godhood state that have opened out in a frail human body. That is Dada Bhagwan. This photo is not Dada Bhagwan. But within that body, that state that opened out is Dada Bhagwan. Can you understand? That is how it is. So that state is such that it encompasses all the religions, or beliefs of all the religions. You understand? Therefore, anybody can chant this. You can call mantra, prayer, whatever you call, from heart. But if you speak yourself and listen that very you are speaking, that Dada Bhagwan Naya Sima Jai Jaikar Ho, like that. Dada Bhagwan Naya Sima Jai Jaikar. That chanting. You go on doing. You speak and you listen yourself. It will result cleansing, inner cleansing of your all negativities from within. So fast and easily, easiest way in these times. It is called direct worship of our inner Godhood state by our relative body, verily our own relative body. Our relative body verily worshipping our own inner God. Chanting. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And naturally it will result like that. You understand?
But what exactly do the words mean?
What? Dada Bhagwan na Sim Jai Jaikaro means be Dada Bhagwan. That is a state indicative of infinite knowing power, infinite vision power, infinite happiness, bliss, and infinite all other powers. Such state of Dada Bhagwan is what is emancipated in this body, is the same amongst all of us, but it has not opened out. There it is opened out. So, the state that has opened out, the same state is within us, and with that as goal, with the body we chant that state, what we have not opened out, that will start getting opening out gradually. Be victorious, Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan, be victorious, you know, all the time. Oh, hey, Dada Bhagwan. You see? Asim means infinitely victorious. Be glory, infinite glory unto you, Dada Bhagwan. That is how we say. Naturally, everyone would like. You see? Infinite blissful Dada Bhagwan of infinite knowing power, infinite vision power, infinite all the powers. Infinite powers. Whatever in relative world you see, those powers are shadow of that our Dada Bhagwan, original powers. Simple. So we start, it gets opening out. And negativities get, and you listen. Go. Right? Everybody? Everybody has understood, no? Or no? Look here. Shall I read out 2-3 sentences?
Yes.
If you permit me, I will read out.
Yes.
No, but I don't receive much. Then is okay. So these divinations, book number 11, 2, 3, 4 sentences I read out. You recite after I speak. Repeat. The more abnormality in basic human living form, again I repeat. The more abnormality in basic human living form, the more abnormality in nature. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? True. All say true. Nobody say false. Oh, good. Second part of the sentence. Such abnormality in human nature relationship is how we experience changes in nature. Do you find it correct?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
But I'll say no. What do you say?
Yes, Dada.
You? Really, all of you?
Yes.
Nobody say no? Okay. Chalo pass. Number 2. Human nature relationship balances because the requirement of one is to supply the other. And the requirement of the other is to supply the one. Kali, is it true?
Yes.
Yes. Are? Yes. Anand, true?
Yeah.
All of you?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Pakka?
Pakka.
Very well. Huh? Third, real search for happiness in life is not to build opinions this way or that way, or by building definite opinions about happiness. True happiness lies in understanding the cause behind such happiness. Is it true? Yes. All of you, none say anything is wrong.
How can it be wrong? It is sutra.
Number 4, shall I read?
Yes.
Egoism itself is not bad.
Egoism itself is not bad.
But the harm that egoism entails is damaging. One must be very vigilant about that. Is it true? How much true? 50%? True. When one begins to understand what great damage egoism causes, that very experience is the state of development. Right? True? A self-service, all these things are paid. What else? How do you serve yourself? So that you can be of service to all. This is all. Right? Next. Egoism is born. And egoism passes away. Not the body. And it is egoism that gets liberated, not the soul. In principle, the soul, by its very nature, of infinite bliss, with other infinite attributes, is independent and free. For in every individual soul, it was so, it is so, and it will be so, perpetually, upon liberation from egoism and karmic bonded state. In migration, you understand, all of you? That is wandering life after life is called migration. You follow? Wandering. Because of egoism, one has to wander in various forms. As human beings, we have got 2 legs. If we cannot live with the attributes of human being qualities, we can add 2 more legs and a tail too. Yes, I tell you. If you opine on a donkey or a dog or a cat, all these things, then definitely it can happen like that. You have no right to opine for anything. No, anybody, no. Because soul is not cat or dog or donkey, no. Soul is soul. The coat is different. The way human body coat is a human body coat, therefore a creature, animal body is an animal body. You understand? Kelly? Yes. A tree body is there, but it has got limited sense of living. You know that. Yet it is so useful to all of us. How nice human beings and tree, they live together. How do they live together? Tell me. Human beings, we human beings and trees and foliage. Come on. Because we are exhaling carbon dioxide. Or no? Yes. And trees and foliage, they exhale oxygen. Or no? Yes. So we can get free of cost oxygen cylinders. We are not to pay. They get free of cost carbon dioxide. But we are emitting so much excess of carbon dioxide that greenhouse effect is because of that. Do you understand now? No. So, why you don't listen properly? You don't listen properly? Ozone layer. This is because of human being, not factories. Why nobody spares anything? This head. Lots of access. Too much. Why nobody is speaking anything? Why? Come on, stand, get up and tell me. Not true? Human beja. So, who should be responsible at Koto? Koto. Greenhouse effect. You don't know?
Dadaji, how is human head and not the factories?
Human head are more powerful factories than factories created by human beings. Most powerful factories. Because negativities they emanate. Factories don't emanate by negativities. They have got limitations. But human beings, have they got limitations? What? Huh?
No limitation.
What is it? Hey, Ananda. What is this?
All is possible.
Huh?
All is possible with the brain.
Huh?
All is possible with the mind.
That is what first sentence says, human nature relationship. The more unbalanced means finished. Earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, so many things will come. How? Factories? Because of factories.
I mean, the human head is directly responsible for it.
Earthquakes.
Correct. No, I understand. Yes.
Chalo. So this is how it is. Huh? Close up. Anything further? So tomorrow we will conduct experiment of self-realization for those who are desirous of achieving this infinite happiness, perpetual happiness within, and realize their own real self. How is everything going? Right?
Say the question.
Come on, get up. Loudly.
Is it microphone?
As you said about self-serving and being selfish, the difference between that, can you please explain the concept of Lagutam Bhav and how can we develop Lagutam Bhav?
That self-service itself will result into Lagu Bhav. Lagutam is the final, but it starts from Lagu. Lagu, then it rises further, and the ultimate is Lagutam. Lagutam is great.
So what can we do at this age and at this time?
That is what I said 1 hour I told you. Huh? Tomorrow I will talk to you. You come. You are here.
Dadaji, one question.
Aman, come, get up.
My question is, there are so many questions we have, but we cannot verbalize it. And you also said in many satsang that you have so much to give us, but we don't know how to take it. What can we do so we can take everything what you have?
Only thing, whenever we are here with you, If you can observe us, I tell you, do follow? How we are with you. That art of observation is great, let me tell you. That will benefit you a lot. Whatever I have got inside, automatically will come to you. If you can properly observe my insight.
Give us that insight.
There's a great art. Great art. Nobody can observe. Because, as I told you, that observation starts, charity begins at home. You understand? That is how it is. So, in the life it is not that easy. But after this self-realization, it becomes easier. In these times, otherwise it is never ever easy at any given point of time. In these times, Dada Bhagwan, Supreme, because of enlightenment of Dada Bhagwan that was before us, and because of that, and today we are the same state. That state benefits you. That state, continual state, can benefit. So long as that continuity is there. Simple. You understand? Otherwise, same. For the achievement of the stage, the ways that can be for self-service, so that you can be in service to others, that can be achievable by Aptaputras. They are direct Dada Bhagwan's representation. You see? And our elders, like Sahib and so elders and all, here also. Understand? And from amongst you also, you amongst you, as you progress further and further, you can get together and have, but don't enter into arguments and discussions. There you stop. If you want to progress nicely, I can show you way how you can get along. You understand? I can show you. In these 2 days I will show you ways. All of you, okay? You just take a note of it. Arshad Bhai. For elders as well as for youngsters, it is the same. But you take a note and let it be communicated to all. Okay? And further? You? Come. Get up.
What happens is when we are in
You're a dentist.
Start the mic. Mic is on.
Loud.
Start.
It's on. What happens is when we are in the satsang or reading Charan Vidhi or even saying Dada Bhagwan Satsang Jai Jaikar, for a few minutes we are present, and then even if we are saying, we kind of go out of it, start thinking of something else, though we are speaking or reading Charan Vidhi or even doing anything. We are not there, we are physically there, then we are not. So does that add any value to what we are doing? એટલે પ્રેઝન્ટ કરતા હોઈએ પણ આપણું ધ્યાન પછી એ વસ્તુ
સમજી ગયા. No, you'll benefit. But it happens, of course. You see, in any of the efforts which lead to your reality, if the efforts are as per your divine vision, then they are wonderful. They are not mere efforts bought by body. You understand? It is with real divine vision. But anybody not having divine vision, for them such efforts, through 9 priceless diamonds, 3 mantras, etc., there are 5 or 6 of them, what Aptaputras will explain you in detail. I think you have talked to them, right? Or no?
Yes.
So they are the best. Top. Even for those with divine vision also they are good. But they are as a file, so that file becomes more, gets more shown, more strength. The strength which is not there, which is wandering while praying and all that, chanting Dada Bhagwan, that will get more and more power itself. You understand? That way you can do that. Both ways. So you can take help of that. For instance, 9 diamonds. 9 diamonds, whatever you say, suppose speech aspect disturbs you a lot, that aspect you will get it. Number of them are there, 9, 10. But if you take in serial, at least once or twice a day, at least twice a day, that will be good for you. Dada Bhagwan has said 3 times. Morning, afternoon, bedtime. Anything, anybody else? Here, who wants to?
Yeah, my daughter would like to know.
Come on, where is she?
Why is there crime?
Let me go further. You? No, nothing. Happy?
Why is there crime in this world?
She would like to know why there's so much crime.
Let me see you first, so that I can see your daughter well. Okay.
Why is there crime in this world?
Huh?
Why is there crime in this world? Why is there crime in this world?
Why is there crime in this world?
Crime.
Crime in this world. Why do you want to know?
Same right. Why you want to know?
Are you afraid?
Because there's a lot of crime.
Huh?
Because there is a lots of crime.
Why do you afraid? Nothing is there.
See, you're afraid of it, that's why.
Yeah.
She's afraid. That's why.
Afraid.
She's not confident
Right.
enough about things.
So, you were here for yesterday? When you came?
Today.
Today what time?
3.
Huh? 3 વાગે આવી. So, કોઈ આપતા પુત્રમાંથી કોઈ બેસીને જરા વાત કરજો. He will talk to you in detail, explain you, huh? So that you won't be afraid more.
Okay, and then
Okay?
what's the other
He will talk with you. In 2 days we have got more.
She-
રહેવાની છે ને?
હા?
રહેવાની છે?
કાલે રહેવાની છે. આજે રહેવાની છે.
કાલે નહીં?
ના, આજે રહેવાની છે.
તમે ક્યાંથી આવ્યા?
કાલે રહેશે.
ક્યાંથી આવ્યા?
ઓક્લાહોમા સિટી.
તો પછી તમને શું વાંધો છે રહેવામાં?
નહીં, રહેવાની છે.
જાણે કે બહુ બિઝી હોય કેટલું બોલો
નહીં, એ રહેવાની છે.
2 days.
Yeah, she's going to stay.
Saturday and Sunday. હા તો જા બેસ જા તમે આપણે અને આવા બીજા બધા બીજા હોય ને બોયઝ અને ગર્લ્સ જેમાંથી બેસવું હોય ને સમજજો. નિમેશાનંદજી આપતા પુત્ર will explain you in details for you in our daily life how should we be in such a way that we can be more and more worry free, tension free, etc., stress free, like that. You understand? It is very important to learn all these things. And he will explain you how you can, and young years you can do this daily practice very nicely. Okay? So and further. Call? Time is up. But my now I am coming to end. I have to move here. Only at the end, how can I? Right or not? Now we. Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Varyantanam.
Namo Varyantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Varyanam.
Namo Varyanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Lohi Sabha Sauram.
Namo Lohi Sabha Sauram.
Namo Varyantanam.
Namo Varyantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Varyanam.
Namo Varyanam.
Namo Arihantalam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayariyanam. Namo Vajjayanam. Namo Loe Sabba Saunam. Aiso Panchanamukkaro. Sabba Pava Panasado. Mangalanam cha Savesim. Paramamavai Mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Satchidananda. Namo Arihantalam, meaning Ari means enemies. Hantalam means destroyed. Once whose all the internal enemies are destroyed, we bow to him. He is supreme. That is Dada Bhagwan. That is Simandar Swami, absolute. In this adverse times, in this world of ours, there are no absolutes. But Dada Bhagwan, who touched that absolute state, that is called Dada Bhagwan state. But the body could not retain such an absoluteness because of the time factor. But at 360 degrees full circle, absolute state inside touch also gets retained in the body is the live absolute moving about. Understand? That is supreme Godhood state amongst us, amongst human beings. And everybody benefits with such a live body. But Dada Bhagwan in this body, 356 in the body and 360 as Dada Bhagwan. Do you understand, Kelly? That is where Dada Bhagwan, Asim Jai Jaikaru, acquires total importance. Do you understand, all of you? For all of us here. Right? Namo Arihantanam, we bow to it. Namo Siddhanam means that absolute, in that life, after that absolute living body life will be over. It will Siddhanam, means total liberation, absolute liberation, totally. Infinite bliss, with all knowing, seeing power, of course, but bliss, that is how. So long as body is there, that infinite bliss state cannot open out because of the body cover. So that opens there. So just above the universe, where there are no material particles or material atoms that can be causal for bodybuilding as bodybuilding blocks. Only space is there and liberated souls, infinite of there. That is Namo Siddhanam. And our very soul state is there, but it is in latent form. You understand, all of you? So we bow to such a state, Namo Siddhanam, because that is our ultimate goal, final goal. Namo Ariyanam means a master in the relative world who teaches the precepts to reach our absolute state from learning process, because he has digested all these precepts. Such is called Acharya. Acharya means he is very top, but he is of a renounced state. And like that, Namo Aryana means below him. You understand? And Namo Lois of Vasavana means in the whole of the world. What Sadhu means everywhere, wherever human world. Sadhu. Sadhu means saints. Saints means those who are straight by heart are called sadhus. Straight. You understand? That is how. Namo Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya means Vasudeva is a God for human beings in the world who can achieve further states through him because of his refined ego that is positive. So, he is the protector of all positivity in life everywhere in the world. And wherever there is negativity which disturbs all positive living everywhere, so the protection for positivity is given by such a powerful being. That is Vasudeva, it is called. It is Narayan. You see, Nar means from her. And Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya means compassionate state. It begins from the beginning to the total. Beginning means from the darkness. Moon first phase start, then second phase moon. We know that second phase of the moon. That is the taste of the realization, self-realization. And from that, the moon phases, they increase, light increases from us. Divine vision, viewing power increases. Third phase, fourth phase, like that. And when it reaches 15th phase, that is called absoluteness. Do you understand? That is how Shiv Kalyan. So, then self-service comes. Unless that vision starts. Do you understand? Chalo Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand. Of those human beings who believe they're living to be the result of their past deeds and actions, as the present life has fructified and resulting into fruits of numerous fruits, innumerable, through mind, speech and body, after getting self-conceived, but for gross birth, they get conceived out. They get conceived out through scientific circumstantial evidences which are interconnected, and therefore they come to get born, to get phased out, to get emptied out. What they got filled in by themselves, and whatever they got filled in by themselves, they have got to get emptied out by themselves only. But they have no power or choice over that emptying out process. So that process is given to some agency. That is called cosmic agency. It is scientific in nature because we are perfect scientists. To accumulate in filling whole lifelong stock of our mind, speech, body assembly so orderly in the matter of material body particles which are metaphysical in nature, such as of mind, which are between atom and subatom. Human beings cannot see them. Scientists cannot reach them. which are guiding the life path through the light, that light which was caught by them as by themselves, for their own use, through their own fruition, through mind, speech, body assembly. Who else will give them light? They will seek guides, but their main guide will be their own light, through head. So heady light. You know actress Hedy Lamarr? Heady light, intellect. Whole world is moved by that light. In the matter of religion, as well as in the matter of social living, social life, home life. In the matter of religion, by those who have left home and home relations for getting release from the fruits of this duality, of this emptying out power, so that they can reach towards a singular happy state. They are in search of that. So they want to go in search of that state from without to within. You understand, all of you? That search is in the whole of the India, in all the present day religious beliefs that are being followed, it is that search. Rishis, Munis, Tapasvis, Tyagis, Yogins, everybody. Search by physical and relative means for reaching to the real happiness that they seek. They do not know what real happiness is, where is, what source, nothing. But they know that is there. It is somewhere near the nodal point, just as those musk deers have that musk at the nodal point, which gives beautiful fragrance, which fragrance draws, and very fragrance is the root cause of their death. Musk deers, and the musk is removed, and these human beings, they use it. They are shocking of using this. They use in pan, this, that, oh. This is for strength, oh. You understand, all of you, or no? No. Brian, today we are here to talk to you about the importance of our youthful years. Beautiful youthful years. You understand? Man's immeasurable value of this treasure, youthful years. And this very, very extremely useful youthful years can be well utilized meaningfully for our own sake, so that we can live out for our own good as well as for the good of all. We have not to go out to do good to anybody. We have not to wish goodness for anybody. But we have to live our years, youthful years, such a way within, with the body that is relative, physical, in such a way that we who is living out with the relative body is so living out as to make him so full of happiness that his very state of being happy all the time, irrespective of circumstances, situation, time, everything, relations. He will be instrumental in spreading happiness everywhere, all around. That is being good to one's own self as well as to all, for one and all. For one and all. It's very practical. It is not theosophical. It is not philosophical. It is not thought-wise. You understand? It is a factual way of life and living in the youthful years. So take care of these youthful years so nicely that by the body, life is going to get lived out. But to the best of your abilities and capabilities, you see to it that it gets lived out meaningfully for your own good. You understand? So that your goodness results for goodness to all. Right? That is it. That are the youthful years for everybody. Come near, you come nearer. Fill up the empty gap. As near as possible. What are the difficulties that you meet with in living such a meaningful, youthful years in the present life? There will be. You will meet with resistances from within. You will meet resistances from without, from relations, outside. Sir. Obstacles. More particularly living. But non-living will be there. But that will be always interconnected with the living aspects. There can never ever be any non-living obstacle that can cause you unhappiness that is never ever connected with any living entity, mind you. In the soul of the universe there is no such obstacle, non-living. There is always all the relative particles, molecules, whatever full of it, which are responsible for body-building blocks, which are necessary for earning one's own relative life and living in such a way as to pass through various phases and come into such a developed form of a human being, and that too at this stage, such a high stage, sir. Very high stage. We are not comparing this height that others are low in this height. No, not that way. That height is such that it can communicate with any distance. Distance does not matter there. It's so beautiful. Wonderful. We call it just like a bird's eye view. Phoenix bird flying so at such a great height. And the vision is so powerful that on the earth, an object of even a quarter meter moving catches up. So powerful. But great height. Great height. Vultures. Great height. Here I think they call phoenix. Vultures are called what? What are they? They are scavengers, natural. They clean it so beautifully and nicely. We cannot clean such nicely. So, today we are here to understand the importance of basically our own living and life in these tender years, formative, good life, forming years. Satsang. You know, I was with Dada Bhagwan right from birth, but I knew him as an elder. He being with my father in business, etc., from the same village. But the bond, heart connectivity bond was so wonderful that blood is thicker than water was proved wrong there, though they were not related. Two friends. Two friends. I will give an example. Lord Krishna and Balarama, the elder brother, all of you must be knowing, I think. Brian, for you it may be new, but I will tell you this thing. You understand? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, what we recite, you understand? That Vasudeva is a physical body form of so refined an egoism that with that refined egoism, the body that gets born on this earth, Mother Earth, is responsible for the protection of all positivity life in this world, which is under oppression by negative forces. You understand? So when negative forces oppress positive life and living no more and most of the time, just at the time, in society and social living, everybody wants to live at peace, but they cannot experience peace because they are under stress in every way. If they don't obey the way they are told, then they cannot live. That's how it is. So in such a situation, they have nothing in their heads. Poor fellow. They have to have taxes, this, that, all these things. They work hard like that, slaves. So it is like that. In modern times, we know slavery and all that. It's not like that. It does happen. So in such times, it is called dark. The darkness, clouds come. So, those who want to live happily, for them clouds come and all gloomy atmosphere happens and all that. And in that time, Mother Nature and whole nature setup is such cosmic setup that a particular situation of darkness happens, and scientifically, materially, space-wise, time-wise, and living conditions-wise, all these four combinations of scientific, circumstantial causes. When such all the four come together at a time, Vasudeva takes birth on this earth. You understand? And that always takes place in a land where all sort of human life and living is more or less of a positive living, that is inner type of living, inner culture. When you understand, inner culture means for inner happiness, for the sake of inner happiness, not to cause hurt to other that way. You understand? Body by body, all these factors of duality, relative body living happen. But by attitude, those who believe that our present living is because of our own past negativities, I think, which are definitely mixed with positivity is true. Therefore we experience happiness and sorrow, joy and sorrow. What a state. Can there not be joy all the time, perpetually? Ever joy, sir? We say, be victorious, Dada Bhagwan. You be victorious, infinite. Glorious Dada Bhagwan. What do you say, sir, in English?
Glorious, matchless.
No, you say something. Dada Bhagwan Asim Jai Jai Karo. Sing such a voice, beautiful voice will come.
Dada Bhagwan.
No, loud. Only say. Oh, English.
Yes, sir. Dada Bhagwan in the Gita.
No, just I say English, simple English.
Dada Bhagwan.
Oh, that.
Prevail.
Come on.
Prevail forever, prevail.
Bolo.
Again, Dada Bhagwan, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Dada Bhagwan, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Ever prevail, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Ever prevail, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Dada Bhagwan, Dada Bhagwan.
Bolo.
Dada Bhagwan, Dada Bhagwan.
Ever prevail, oh 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 Dada Bhagwan.
Dada, 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 Dada.
Dada, 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 Dada.
You are so near.
You are so near.
You are so dear.
You are so dear.
Why should I fear?
Why should I fear?
My way is all clear.
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 Dada, Dada, Dada.
Dada, Dada, Dada.
You are so near.
You are so near.
You are so dear.
You are so dear.
Why should I fear?
Why should I fear?
My path is all clear.
My path is all clear.
Dada Bhagwan, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Dada Bhagwan, oh Dada Bhagwan.
Ever prevail, 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 oh Dada Bhagwan.
So that Dada Bhagwan form is that you can call Narayan form, Vasudev form, whatever, Rama form, Lord Mahavir form, etc. You see? So all superior positive forms that take place relative birth in human form as divine entities. Divine entities for us to get benefited, they always take birth in a human body. That is true. They come as a reliever for all of us from bondages of all duality. Brian, you understand? In whole of the world, in different beliefs in all religions, they are known differently. You understand? Or no? Right. So, in India, these three mantras what we recite, they are in the form of those divinity that gets born in those forms. And those mantras that we recite, bowings, all bowings are to them. It is not bowings to body, but those body being representative of such a divine divinity that is opened out in such bodies. We bow through that body to the God within. God is everywhere. And we, because of this search for God, we search God and find, where is God? Where is God? Where is God? Oh, I don't see anywhere. But God is everywhere. Everywhere. But sometimes I go to Africa, here in America, all Israelites, Mexicans, Spanish, Americans, I said, no, Englishmen, Europeans, Greeks, everybody meet me, Germans, and they would like to know, to contact, for my contact, where are you putting, where are you? If we want to contact, who will you want? I know. But, well, my address is very simple and sweet. What is it, please tell us? I'm everywhere, nowhere. Oh, it makes sense in your doctrine. What does it? It makes some meaning. And if you want to contact me physically, then he is my contact. So I give him. My Swamiji, my Guruji. These people are all educated. And they have not renounced the life. No. But they realized in their tender years like yours, youthful years, at that age, and they approached Dada Bhagwan and bowed before them, surrendered, prostrate, and requested, Dada Bhagwan, we have seen ourselves totally within you, and now we are sure and certain that our final abode is you. Please accept us and relieve us from this duality now. We don't want to see that we are again caught in this duality. Let us be alone and yet with everybody. That is what they ask you. That is like that?
Yeah.
Huh? But I would not like to see that, oh, I have to carry and walk on the beach. So you are pitying this?
Never.
Huh? Never. No, they won't pity. They are not pitying. Because they have not renounced. They understood the real happiness where it lies. And therefore they chose, but not of their own choice. It was Dada Bhagwan's grace that they made them to take this course. It is not a course of renouncement, sir. It is the course in the turning point of life, from so many lives, life after life, that in this very life, it came for them in this way. That they should not be renounced saints. The way world knows that saints should be known by a certain robe or color of the robe or certain sign or something that should indicate that, he's some respected one. So they are wearing white dresses. So Dada Bhagwan accepted them and trained them. Almost every day they were in service also. So some coming from Bombay to Baroda, say Friday night they will come, Saturday, Sunday, or sometimes Sunday night, because Sunday is working also. Whole month, Sunday, Saturday they will come, Sunday they will take whole thing. And Sunday night they will catch train and go and get to work. That was the care that they were taking. This went on for years, and that training was there. In college also, we take so many years, or no? Otherwise you can't get salary. Right? Right? So now they are getting fat salaries for this. Right, sir?
In kind. In kind.
What is that kind?
Salary in kind, not in cash.
What kind?
Yeah, we are taken care by all the Mahatmas.
You are taken care?
Yes.
Your children?
We are taking care of us.
They are not two. No. They are three pairs of clothing. Everything is there. When they go for visa, they ask for income tax returns, etc. What they have to say? We are scentless saints. We don't have any. No pocket is no scent. But all the time visas don't happen. So this time it happened that, see, otherwise we desire. There are 19 of them, but they come one by one, everybody. And we come to know and mix with them and talk to them. So now process has started. So renouncement, that is to renounce relations, home relations, our close relations, right from parents till are all nearby, near ones, dear and dear ones, and to be alone for the search of happiness. That is all that I do this, right? All religions, no, that is not the path to search for happiness. The real path for the search of happiness lies not renouncing relations, but renouncing the attachment of the relations. Do you follow, Brian? Attachment that is there to the relations, that has to get renounced out. Now who can renounce that? You tell me. Now, relations will mean not self-body, but body related to other relations. That way you understand. No. When attachment word comes to relations, it relates verily to your own body first. Then the relations start from there onwards. You understand? The way charity has to begin from home. Do you follow? That is how it is. Here, relations and the attachment of relations, the meaning, exact meaning, Ananda, that is not being. Today in the world, Dada Bhagwan revealed that. Do you understand, Ranu? Attachment. So, relations can be there, but you can be with the relations without any attachments, sense of feeling of attachments with the relations, and yet with the relations all the time. The way water and milk are all the time, two together they are there, so that you can take best out of the milk, all the products that milk can give you. You understand? Water cannot give. Water can give? No. But then what is the function of water as a relation to milk? The function of water as a relation to milk is this, that it is as a catalyst. That is how it is. Relations are nothing but catalytic relations, but we don't know. Therefore, attractions, love-hate relationships. That is where it comes. Brahman, why should it come? Live life nicely. What is coming in the way? Nothing. You understand? So, home life and everything which is called relative life and living, along with that, you can have your own singular, pure soul way milk-wise, with milk qualities, like that, pure soul qualities wise, you can live along with your relative body qualities. The two together. Relative body and relative body qualities are like water and water qualities, which are as I told you, definitely they are not useless. Yes, it is instrumental in letting your inner total happiness to open out. Anand, do you know that? Understand, no? Here lies the meaning, true meaning of seva. Who was asking seva? All TV. You understand? Oh, very important body. Body, human body as a natural product in the scheme of Mother Nature, as a part and parcel of the scientific, circumstantial, evidential world existence, that is the relative existence. Human beings and human bodies are given to a natural way of life. Brian, you understand? You please come forward, I can talk better. So that I cannot shout more. You come near to me today. I know I can. My hand can reach you. You follow?
Yes.
This is my best way of dealing with the nearest friend. Huh? Right. To me, any living entity, I have no abhorrence for any living entity. I have no indifference to any living entity. Why should I have? Why? Even insect bites. Why should I abhor or be indifferent to it?
I don't know.
There is some science behind that, circumstantial evidence that it came to bite here and not you. You understand? Yes. Jesus, those who were with Jesus, because of Jesus, we had also like this suffer. No, Jesus did not say that. Jesus suffered for the good of the mankind. You see, Jesus did not suffer, but Jesus' body suffered. That Jesus was different from there. Jesus was with God vision. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. And that is how he came before human being and humanity to talk to all the human beings the God language. That you human beings, you have to live out natural life the way crows, fish and all these things, they will live. You also live. Right? Mm-hmm. You don't think that we are human and superior, this and that. What? But everyone has got right to live. Live and let live. But in killing, nobody says so. Kill. That be to be killed. No. That nobody says so. No. They're singular. A strange human life. What is this? Brian? Why there is Nobel Prize not put out for this?
I didn't hear the question.
They have a Nobel Prize for peace. But why not for this?
I don't know.
They have got money to put prize. Because they desire that human life and human living should be happy. Right or not? For that only, for the good cause they are giving prize money. In science also they give. In so many ways, various ways. That is how it is. How come human beings feel that everything all around is? Why? What for? But then in time machine, all those questions happen, right? You saw that time machine?
I've seen it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Answer was given also. And it was too late.
Correct.
Charm of youthful years was lost. Beloved was there, but they are old now. Both are lost. Sir, you see time machine? Moving all types of time, past, future, losing out on present. Anand, what sort of life this is? Why you are dumb and silent? Don't talk with me, all of you. Huh? Time machine. Hey Nilesh.
Yes.
What is present after all? To live presently, in present, moment to moment. A moment past is past. A moment to happen is to happen. But why to care all these things? Present, live out. But is it possible? Huh?
Yes.
Meaning all of you, I say.
Yes.
Yes? Oh, then I'll have to learn from you. Anand, is it possible?
Yes.
Okay. You have to be there. Learn this. Doctor? That is 11.
સરસ કોટ હતું જીસસ ક્રાઇસ્ટ
બોલો ને બોલો બોલો
ત્રણ જ વાક્ય હતા
our English, they're English Americans, Indian Americans.